One thing I look for, people ask me all the time, what do I look for in a fintech company that I'm interested in, talking or covering or whatever. And for me, it's really about, who's trying to actually get in there and fix the root of a problem, as opposed to putting a Band-Aid over a solution. And so you're getting into, I think something that's amazing about Immigrants is that communal element, which frankly, all of us are humans and we are communal by nature. Although especially here in the States, it's a very individualistic society, which sucks. It's why road rage is such a thing.
I witnessed it on the way here.
Yes, because we're all selfish, all right? If we could all just do things for each other, we would stop having so much accidents. Anyway,
yes.
I digress there. But, and so I like that, I think a lot about how, you really, honestly, you can have it all, but you can't do it all alone. You have to have a community. You have to have people that are going to be there to back you up. You have to have accountability. You have to have all those things. And immigrants know this inherently. By being just so tightly knit with our families and, for better or worse. And, but to provide that option in money, in saving, in all of that. And that's what Bloom Circle is, right? It's like basically providing that community so that you all can back each other up and then expanding that into other areas. And I think I really love the niche focus of fintech, certain fintech companies. The key is what you're doing, right? Is finding what are you going to do differently than a bank can provide, because you can't just like tie up a banking product and call it specifically for a certain demographic and then hope it's going to work out and it's exactly the same. You have to create a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And so that's what
I think I really struggled with that, because there was a wave for a while of like affinity banks. Love that for us, like content creator banks, whatever. And I do believe that we are at a point of fintech maturation where we can serve distinct communities better. But for me, it really felt like, to get really nerdy about it, everyone was just doing a different wraparound or different product design on like a Marqeta tech stack and being like, here's your like e-money account with a card.
Yeah.
And like, that's it. And like maybe you have a few, cashback things that are slightly more focused on the community that you're within. Like if you're a gamer, they would have, discounts on gaming equipment or whatever. But actually, is that solving the core problem here? And I think what's the huge opportunity is, what are the behaviors that are different that make it such that this community is not being served well? And I think, unfortunately, the nature of being an immigrant is you are new somewhere. So you are starting from scratch, which doesn't jive well with financial systems. And the needs that you have are outside those of what a native person is going to want. I say native person as in like native born, not Native American. And so it's a huge opportunity. And I think a few folks have really done it well. And I hope that we are, joining those ranks of trying at the very least to serve better.
Yeah. I mean, and now and I know it's a hard time right now because we raising, right? Even though interestingly, the news about you having raised came out like a month ago, and now and you're like, but I'm raising again.
Yeah.
So please. That's interesting.